That one fouled off. Inside, just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's Ketel Marte. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And that is out of play. Naylor brings it in. 2 away now. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hard hit to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, starting on the mound in this one, Satchel Paige. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Santana tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Santana. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Carlos Santana. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. New inning getting started, and here is Ian Happ. Skubal back to work. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. And that's who the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul, out of play. The 0-2. Trout ranging back. Just missed it. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 36 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
That's to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. Back here at Chase Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chopped out in front of the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's going to wind up out of play. And now batting Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. And that one fouled off. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't.
Trout on the move. Fought off foul.
Ball 1.
And fouled off. Inside at 100. And that's ball 2. Runner on the go again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got...
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and he's out.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Rays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Carlos Santana. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So now back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
No.
And ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Josh Naylor. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. There's the strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a big swing and a miss. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. Now 2 out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swings through that.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Satchel kicks and delivers. Ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Aaron Judge. Check swing. Went around. Strike one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And there's a foul ball. 4th inning underway. No score. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Naylor snags it for the 2nd out. In half up to hit.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
That's towards center. Trout is there. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Ramirez. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that chance handled. Fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now up next for Arizona, Carlos Santana. Grounded out his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Happ makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that means Mike Trout will have a chance to hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Schwarber leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed.
1 strike.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. First and second, 2 outs. Bowers will hit next. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ozzie Smith. Skubal back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Trout ranges back. And it's off the wall. The relay throw.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Jones swings through it for strike 1. Late swing fouled off. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at second, nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jose Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Out towards left center. Jones sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Chipper Jones.
The left fielder, Chipper Jones.
Fastball is outside.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that's a foul ball. And that misses. Ball 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And there's a base hit to the left. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out. Now a new pitcher for the Rays. Andrew Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A 3-run dinger. It's 3-0. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. This guy with light tower power. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike.
High leg
Throw. Safe. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now on the mound for the Rays, Eric Gagne. He was late there, strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And that one is inside ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here's Jake Bauers. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, top 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Mickey Mantle.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
In there at the knees.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Foul ball. Marte stands at first with 1 out. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one hammered. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ian Happ. First pitch, not close. And there's a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. Trying to check his swing there. Now appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, belted. Happ ranging back on it. Way back there and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. 1 out, base is empty. Trey Turner now at the plate. Cut on and missed at 101. It's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That misses. And a count now 2-0. Turner at first, one gone. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second here, one gone. That one in triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they'll do it again. Man at second. Out to center. Mantle should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So man aboard. Felix Bautista gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Line drive. Pat makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Foul ball there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Reaching down, makes the catch. Chipper Jones next to hit for the Rays.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chapman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins.
And he can't come up with it. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Ramirez. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
And that's in the dirt.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
So it's their last. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Ben Zobrist.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So digging in, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 3 in this one. That's the ball game. And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John.